Hello and welcome to this Power BI tutorial with me, James from Matador Software. Today we're going to be looking at how we filter blanks and some things we need to be cautious of when using DAX. So in this example, we've got countries and transactions. Some are zero values. Let's assume there's transactions that are in progress, the data is correct. And we have blank values. Let's say we want to filter these out. There's no data, no transactions here. So how would we do this? Well, first of all, we obviously name our DAX measure, blank transactions, and we're going to need to use the count rows function within DAX to go in and look through the rows present in this table. Now, what we can actually do here, we can use the filter function, and again, we need to give the filter a table, so that will be our transactions by country, and a filler expression where it's just going to go through the table and it's going to return a Boolean value, so the true or false value, and give us a correct number of blank items. Now what we need to do here is add the condition equal to blank and the parenthesis, and you would think that that should work. We can work with blanks using blank and parenthesis DAX function. Now, when we click OK, we'll get a card and we'll drag this in. You'll see what the issue may be. So when we take the value, blank transactions, we'll see that we are left with 4 transactions. Now that shouldn't be the case. We have Sweden and USA, but it's also taking in 0 values. Now why is it doing that? So the short answer is when we use the DAX blank with the parenthesis, it considers blank to be 0. So what it does is it combines the blank values and the 0 values, so we're left with 4. That's the short answer. SQLBI have a great article on this and filtering blanks with DAX, so if you do want the more in-depth behind-the-scenes knowledge, feel free to look there. Now, how do we correct this? Well, it's actually very simple. We can use the isBlank function within DAX, get a parenthesis, and then we just need to place the same column within there instead of placing it equal to blank with the external parenthesis. And now, if we select OK and we bring our measure in, what it's going to do is return the correct number of blank values. It's also worth noting that when I'm formatting my DAX here, instead of pressing Alt and Enter, I press Shift and Enter, and that gives me that nice level of indentation that you see. It's very easy to show all of those items that don't have a blank by just simply adding not in front of the DAX is blank, instead of before where you may have thought you would do is not equal to blank and then the parenthesis with the angled brackets. It's very simple. We just place a not in front of the previous DAX function. This is especially important if you're ever collaborating with teams or picking up work or even checking your old measures. Just because something looks like it's sort of performant, we need to go behind the scenes. We need to check that everything is returning the desired results, and be cautious when filtering blanks. As usual, if you like this content, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe and share. Thank you.